Whether you're here because you want to get caught up quickly or don't feel like watching anime, I'm here to give you the rundown of JJK's hidden inventory arc. Let's get right into it. Gojo frame 1 pull up talking crazy to Utahime, called her a crybaby and weak. She was finna slick talk back, but that curse had her on pause. Just for Geto to no diff it and start talking shit to her too. This is an insane tag team, especially when both of them can beat your ass, so you can't say nothing. But someone who can say something is Yaga, because he is grilling Gojo for not putting up a veil to hide all the bullshit going on over there. Gojo's asking why that even matter, because normal people can't even see curses, so he's just trying to cook. Geto's vertical is insane. Boy, if you don't stop hunting curses and get on the court, cause we need some rebounding. He tried to lecture Gojo, but bro was having none of that. Moral arguments are for frauds. Stop spitting that bull to make yourself feel better, stupid. So they was finna get into it, but Yaga pulled up and gave him a mission. Escort this girl and erase her. No, they're not putting her on a t-shirt, but she needs to merge with Tengen so that he don't lose his damn mind. Gojo made a Digimon reference. The boys do this devious ass walk cycle you've seen all over social media and then immediately start throwing hands. Geto jumped out the building all majestically and shit to save the girl, and Gojo's my spirit animal cause it's all shit talk all the time. I'm not stressing over none of you niggas. Then we finally meet the demon of this arc, Toji Fushiguro. First of all, don't call me no Zenny pump bitch. Secondly, you had me at money. If you paying, I'm killing whoever. Toji gambling and he said, why you talking to me like I ain't got no job? It's cause you don't, nigga. Then he immediately lost his bet and was asked about Megumi. Mega who? Who the fuck is that? The boys are with the girl named Riko, and on site, she pimp smacked Gojo and called Geto ugly as hell. Next scene, they stretching her out in the elevator. Even the maid pulled up and said Geto looked busted as fuck. Can you imagine being the ugly nigga in a two-man group? I'd fucking end it all. Despite being the biggest lick on the market, Riko going to school like everything's all hunky-dory, so Gojo's pissed, but not for too long because we already got problems. Toji's in the middle of fumbling another parlay, and he punks this random dude by just looking at him. I could never fall over this dramatically in public because I couldn't leave any witnesses. I'd have to air that bitch out. Geto runs into another Pokemon trainer, and this geezer thought he was the one. He thought he could run Geto's pockets just to see his life flash before his eyes before getting folded like a lawn chair with a choir in the background. Gojo pull up on the chapel and start posing for his adoring fans cause he getting that shit. The teacher told them girls to simmer down, just to hand him her phone number. Yes, bitch. But forget all that, cause Gojo is palming Riko's back. This is crazy disrespect because there's no shot you get picked up with zero grip and get to keep your dignity. It's just not a thing. So Gojo runs into Faust, and after posing for promo material, he embarrasses that man and tried to hit him with that red. It didn't work, so he just punched the dude. Lil bro does not know reverse curse technique. I don't even know why he tried it. Now we're at the beach having fun because Gojo's being considerate of Riko, but he also ain't turned off his ability or sleep since yesterday. After all that happy shit, we're finally back at Jujutsu High, and all's well that ends well. Huh. What's a blade doing in Gojo's chest? Oh, what's up, Toji? I almost forgot you existed. But not only does he exist, he's had beef with Gojo since he was 6 years old because he noticed Toji standing behind him. He has been waiting 10 years to smoke that toddler pack. His plan was to put a bounty on Riko to wear down Gojo so he could sneak him. So Gojo and the deadbeat get into it, and Gojo's getting outstatted. The athletic small forward build is cooking this nigga. Gojo gets swarmed by bugs and think Toji's finna go for Riko. And wrong. Toji teleported behind him, stabbed him in the neck, dragged it down his chest, hit the legs a couple times, then finished it off with a headshot. Toji was able to stab through infinity because the weapon he's using nullifies curse techniques. Them bugs is getting them good eats though. Riko and the maid say tearful goodbyes, and upon reaching Tengen's chamber, Geto gives her the option to merge or go home. Because Geto and Gojo had already talked about this, and they said that they're not gonna force her to merge if she don't want to. Riko recounts how she was special her entire life and that she thought she would have been fine leaving everyone and everything behind, but in all honesty, she wants to be with them longer and she wants to live a beautiful life. So Geto reaches out his hand to take her home, and the demon pulled up, and Geto's like, why are you here? Huh? Why? Oh, that's what you mean. Cause I'm smoking that Gojo pack, nigga. On God, die. And yeah, Toji's cooking the fuck out of Geto. That man was pulling out all the curses and Toji was fodderizing all them shits. Geto tried to take Toji's snake, but You can't catch another trainer's Pokemon. He get hit with that cross slash to his chest, then a roundhouse kick to the face. After folding everyone there, he finally remembered that he named his son Megumi. No, this is crazy. Not even Jing forgot Gon's name. What are we doing here? Toji delivers the corpse, he gets his guap, and he leaves, just to see Gojo standing right there, ready to run his pockets. On the verge of death, Gojo finally learned reverse curse technique, and bro is high on life. The animators drew this scene with one hand because there was no reason for Toji to be looking like this. And Toji thought he was ready for action, but the second he looked at Gojo, he already knew he was dead. Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. And he proved that shit with this one move, hollow technique. Purple. Boom. Toji already knew that an awakened Limitless user was the peak of the Jujutsu world, but he wanted to be the one to clip that nigga. His last words were telling Gojo that his son's gonna be sold to the Zenin clan and to do what he will with that information. Gojo's flexing to the rest of Team 7 that his infinity is now passive and costs like no energy. And since Gojo was now the himmiest him in the world, he and Geto were separated and only sent on solo missions. Hell, Shoko wasn't even given dangerous missions to begin with. Geto describes the taste of absorbing curses as a dirty rag used to clean up shit and vomit. And the constant absorbing of curses made this man go crazy. He started questioning whether or not he hated non-sorcerers. Calm down, Frieza, you ain't even evil yet, damn! So Geto's talking to the special grade sorcerer who says she wants to create a world where curses aren't created, and for that world to exist, everyone would need to be sorcerers. Geto off rip said, just kill all the humans. And she said, nah, you cooking, but I'm not crazy enough to do that shit. Nanami got Schmeckledorfed and his partner is dead. Geto realized that the only thing at the end for sorcerers is a pile of their own corpses. Two parents were asking Geto to kill their own children because they thought the kids were causing problems when it was really curses. That pushed Geto over the edge and he burned down the entire village to save those kids. Gojo and Yaga got flashbanged by this information. They couldn't even process it. You could not pay Shoko to give a fuck about Geto killing people, but she tells Gojo where Geto at. So that's it? You just gonna murk all non-sorcerers? Even your parents? Are you the strongest because you're Satoru Gojo? Or are you Satoru Gojo because you're the strongest?
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
You're welcome.
And bro just walks away. Gojo was gonna try and kill him, but he just couldn't bring himself to do it. He realized you can only save people who are ready to be saved. Geto pulled up on the organization like, let me keep this brief. This whole belong to me now, and I'm changing the name. People were objecting until he insta-killed someone in front of them. I'll say it one more again. You work for me now, monkey. Gojo pulls up on a young Megumi and gets straight to the point. You wanna be a Zenin or a real nigga? Will my girl be happy if I'm a Zenin? Hell no. Then I'll be a real nigga. Good answer, kid. Make sure you get stronger. Strong enough to keep up with me. Gojo's waking up from his nap and we're in the present day. He's looking at the face of his lovely students and Megumi asks, what are you smiling for? Oh, nothing. That's the end of the hidden inventory arc, which is also known as Gojo's past. And with that, you're all caught up on JJK Season 2. Shibuya arc is next, and trust me, it's well worth watching. But if you don't want to watch it or just love kicking it with your boy, I'll make sure a video's out when that arc's over. It's been your boy Demi Darko, and I'll see y'all niggas next time. Peace.